Well, I said before, it would be the purest competition we've ever had because playing everybody once is the fairest one. But, you know, we want to get as many games on, I suppose, from the fact that we want to get some revenue back into the game. But there's got to be a format put together so that it's a competition that is still pleasing to the fans, to the players, to the clubs. So I'm not sure which way it'd be. The biggest thing is, are we going to be able to get all the ducks in a row by May 28th when it comes to border restrictions and getting players involved? Well, the Warriors are about to speak to Cameron George just to find out the Warriors situation as well. So there's a lot to do in just over 30 days.
Gal, can I ask you, who gets to play, say that it's a 15-round competition on top of the 2 rounds we've already played? How do you determine who plays, say, the Storm and the Roosters twice? You know, that's going to be the next battle that clubs will have.
I think the way they're working it, everyone has to play each other once. I think that's the fairest way. I've maintained from day one, ever since this pandemic started, if everyone doesn't play each other once, it can't be considered a legitimate competition.
If they do more rounds, then how do you determine?
They're talking about rivalry rounds, so the Roosters play South, St George might play Cronulla.
Yeah, like local derby type rounds, which wouldn't be too bad, and obviously that would create a lot more fanfare and interest in the games. But look, I think the 15-round competition is probably fairest. Everyone plays each other once. It's legitimate as can be, as Stella said, and we move on to a semi-final series, and then hopefully Origin after that.
Yeah, okay.
So under that model with the Origin system, if Origin is played, it's supposed to be played on consecutive Wednesdays after the grand final, starting 10 days after the grand final. So we'll wait and see what happens there, and fingers crossed they'll have crowds. But Freddie, it looks like if you have a trip to Tahiti or anything planned, that's going to have to take a wait this year.
It can wait.
It can wait. Origin's most important.
15, 17 or 22 rounds? What sits best with you?
20 for me, Stella. I'm going to go 20. I think to give those teams that lost the first 2 games a good opportunity to make the finals, a fair opportunity, I think you need to play at least 20. You know, that's 18 more games. It takes you through to, I think, late October. Play Origin after that. I think 20 is the right number. Now, obviously, they've got issues with the Cricket World Cup because Nine and Fox have got that, and that would run into the Cricket World Cup. That's an issue they've got to work out. But for me, I think 20 is the right number.
I agree with Reedy. I think you need to give the teams on 0 points an ample opportunity to make the finals. You want to give fans hope. You want to give fans reasons to tune in and watch the games, and 20 rounds does that. I think we'll have a decision in the next 24 hours, Pete.
So that would push the grand final back past October 4 and Origin into November.
25,
with the greatest respect to Nine, my bosses who own the paper I work for, and also Fox, stuff the Cricket World Cup. Honestly, like, I think the integrity of the season has to be maintained, and that's only going to happen if you've got a longer season. If it goes into October and a little bit of November, then so be it.
You would think the chances of it being on up...
Seem like nothing anyway.
Well, huge doubt, obviously.
Peter V'landys wants an answer within the next 24, 48 hours, Pete. Time's everything. We need to get the teams back training to get to the May 28 launch date. Tomorrow and Tuesday, I don't think we'll know. I think I'm leaning towards 20 rounds.
I like how we've got a start date, we just don't have an end date. We're getting there. We're almost there.
I see
a bit of a draw.
In the paper this morning, we see some suggestion that the rules might be looked at in regards to number of interchanges maybe being increased, maybe forecourt of football. Should we be looking down that avenue, or will players have enough time to come back and bang straight into it, not be underprepared?
I don't like it, Stella. I don't think you want to mess with it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. Thanks, Pauline.
I don't think you want to mess with the integrity of the club.
You don't need to say anymore.
No, I don't like it. Just leave it as it is.
I agree with Pauline. I think you should maintaining the integrity of the competition as much as you can. I don't like the idea of increasing the interchange at all.
I remember my daughter Hannah when she was 6, when she would say, "I don't like it." That's a nice way to end. Webby, thank you very much. Reedy, Dave, thanks for your input. We'll do it again next year. And like I say, who knows? CEO, maybe it's time for journalists to take over. We'll be back with more of the show after the break.